Hi, welcome back to my video channel. This week's video, Phil at Phil's Workshop commented on my last video, wanted to know what our work in such a small shed and space. So go check out his channel. That's Phil at Phil's Workshop. It's enjoyable channel. I like watching him. So but yeah, all I've got is a 8x6 pent shed. Sheds over the years I've had have always been 8x6, but they've been an Apex one. They have, but this time I thought I'd have a pent style one, because where it's situated, because at my garden you have to come down steps into it, so I've situated it, it's against two walls, so it's snug in the corner of the two walls, so that's where it is at the minute. It's on a concrete base. So but yeah, I've always, like I say, I've always had a 8x6. I've never had so many tools as I've got now, but I really enjoy the small space. I don't make anything large on my channel. I don't build furniture, nothing like that. If I wanted to build anything larger, I'd take it outside. I've got a gazebo, or I have got another shed, but my son uses that mostly now for his business. He designs model trains, carriages, engines, things like that, and then he 3D prints them. That's his business. So he's got the other shed, but I have got some tools in there and bits of wood and everything, so that lot's got to be sorted out anyway. But I enjoy this size shed for me. I know it won't work for everybody. There'll be a lot of people out there saying, no, it's too small, you can't move. Which, yeah, sometimes I agree. I have to move things around. I'll show you around in a minute. Like I say, there is things in here I have to bring down onto my bench. Yes. If I want to use my mortising machine, I have to bring that onto the bench, which will just slide across. My planer, I have to slide that across onto my main bench. My lumberjack router, that has to be lifted down onto my bench. I've got a grinder just behind me on this side. If I want to use that, that just comes along and fixes into my vise. And my bobbin sander, which is under the bench, I just bring that up. But everything else I just drag out. My Axminster bandsaw, that's on wheels, so that just gets pulled out. So if I'm here, the bandsaw will be here. Me Axminster belt and disc sander, that's on wheels, so that if I can use it there, but if I need to use a bit bigger piece of the wood, I just wheel it out. My lathe, which is this side of me, that's got a leg and it's got nuts with wing nuts on the top, so I'll just slide that out, tighten it down, and I use that there. So I'll just stand up just here and work that way for that. My table saw is in this corner. If I have to use it for big pieces, that comes out to here, then I stand towards the door and work that way. But the way I work, I make sure, if I'm using the planer, I have to make sure I've got all the wood that I need planed down, plus a couple of bits extra just in case something goes wrong. So I think, well, I need all this, need that, and before I put it away, I make sure I've got everything. then that goes away, so I don't have to keep getting it out, in, out. Same as with the table saw. I make sure I've cut all the pieces of wood to size I need and think, do I need anything else? If not, that goes back. So then I've got everything else, so then everything is ready for me. So I don't keep, oh, I've got to move this out, I've got to move that out. The stool I'm sitting on, if I use me table saw, that has to go outside. There's a canopy from my shed to the metal shed where I store a lot of the wood. It just goes under there, so if it's raining it don't get wet. My miter saw, crosscut saw, that's on the floor, just down on the floor in front of me. I've got nowhere else to put it, so if I need it I just bring it up to the bench. Sometimes that has to go outside, but this is the way I work. I know it won't suit a lot of woodworking people. It definitely won't. They can't just say, right, that's set up over there, I'll go over there, do it, right, I'm back there, go over there, that's it. No, I don't work like that. I enjoy my little shed. I enjoy it. It suits me. Like I say, it won't suit everybody, but it suits me how I do it. So I'll give you a quick look round. A quick look at the floor. I ain't got, like I say, I ain't got a lot of floor space in front of me, so I'll give you a quick show. There's my stool. If I open the door up a bit, step outside, under cover, you see there's not a lot of room. There's my miter saw on the floor, so that sometimes the only thing now is me DeWalt dust extraction there. Now the pipe sticks up, as you can see, above my desk. I've got to try and figure out how am I going to do that better. Apart from that, everything else is alright. There's my lathe. These are them what's it that collect all the moisture and water. Find them very good in here. There you go, I've got two. Here's the leg that supports this. So they're the wing nuts. There's one there and one there. So I just pull this out and I can work from this space here that way. So my clamps, F clamps, quick release clamps, there, a lot of them in the window there. All my woodworking chisels, sorry, my lathe turning chisels are all there. Some on the side, some on the back. There's my grinder. That has to come across. I've got spring clamps up on the roof. They're all out of the way, going across. Then I've got all my Forstner bits and different other ones all in the roof. It's high enough so I don't bang my head, because at 6'1", I've got to be careful. So, but yeah. So then I've got my tool wall, everything, all my chisels, screwdrivers, all to hand. Then there's more stuff further down. My power tools are all on this side. Just move the stool out of the way a bit. All my power tools all down there. So coming around, there's my table saw. All the spaces, even under the saw, I've got boxes with different things in. So then I come up, small shelves, put things on. This is recently, I've just added this for all my router bits. So then coming across, I've got me the Axminster air filter and everything. So there's my mortiser just under there. So like I say, if I have to use it, I slide that out. Then I've got some glues down there and just bits and bobs there, the power plugs and everything. I don't have a lot on at time when I use it, so if I've done with one thing I switch it off, I'm on to it next. This is the heat I have in my shed. This stays on all the time. It's just a greenhouse heater. It just keeps the chill off. I have recently purchased a little gas heater. I have, so it just takes them sort of canisters. So I've just recently had that. So that's what's it. So remove that. There's my desk. So it's not very big. I'd say it's about 2 foot by what do I say, 2 foot by 4 foot. That's all it is. But like I say, I don't use very large projects on it. If I do, I've got a gazebo, so I'll be outside. My vise, I don't even fix the wood in. It's loose, so I can take it out, give me a bit more space. So there's my planer. So that has to slide out from under there onto my desk, then slide it back in when I've finished. There's my lumberjack router, so that has to be pulled down onto the bench and put back up there. All the router stuff's under there and plus on top. I've got my fire extinguisher over there, and on the top, oh, that's a new thing, my camera's going to slot into this so I can film straight down from the desk. All it is, I've just wedged it in so I can slide it across, pull it out and everything like that. That's got some spare bulbs, stencils. In the box is the sanding pads and things like that. There's my bandsaw. That's on wheels. I'm thinking of making that better at the bottom so I can store more things. So if I want to use that, yes, now I have to move my dust extraction before I can move it. So like I say, my stool would have to go out, and so I can bring it towards me. There's more F-clamps down there, so you've got some on the side of the bandsaw, some on the side where my Axminster belt and disc sander is. Under there is all my sharpening stuff, and at bottom in the DeWalt case there's all sanding disc pads and everything for the my tools that I have out, and plus there's 2 cupboards down here. In there's all my spare, so there's spare screws, nails, more sanding discs, glue sticks. So then when I want it, and yes, like before, I have to move everything, get it out, refill. But that's how I've always done it. Then up there is my screws, brad nails, pins, sanding discs. Then further up you got washers, everything else. Here you got soldering irons, tapes, every space, even on the ceiling above me. You got sash clamps there, 2 different sizes. Plunge saw rails up top as well. Like I say, I have to make sure I don't bash my head on them. So, but yeah, then behind there I've got my first aid box as well. But yeah, even on the door itself there's bits hanging there that I use, dustpan, things like that, and my little bin which is just there, that just lifts off and empty it so once it fills up. But yeah, like I say, that's all the floor space I've got. It's not a lot, but it suits me. Oh, and then there's all the stuff that's under there as well. But I'll put you back there. So yeah, that's our work. Not a lot of space. Oh, let me close the door a bit again. There we go. There we are. Like I say, not a lot of space, but it suits me. It really does. I enjoy. Like I say, I can just move along. My knees fit under the desk anyway, so like I say, oh, this stand here, this is what I put my camera on when I'm filming something on my desk and things like that. So sometimes I have to take that out as well. So there's roughly 3 things I have to take just outside if I want to get something out. But I've got to try and think how I'm going to do me DeWalt dust extraction. I don't think how I'm going to do that. But yeah, I like I say, I like my little shed. I don't know what I'd be like in a big shed, doing it with everything spaced out. I don't know. I've never really had that. I've always had 8x6, and I thought I'll stick with 8x6. Not a lot of room, like I say, there's not a lot of room, but it suits me. So, right, thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. Be most appreciated. And like I say, go over to Phil's workshop and look at his channel. And I shall see you all on the next video. Bye for now.